Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we're doing a first impression slash review on the new L'Oreal Infallible 24-Hour Matte Cover Foundation, and I also got in the same time the new, not new but for me it's still new, Infallible Full Wear Foundation. I cannot talk today. Okay, just to clarify, the foundation and the concealer. So all in all, what do I think? Let's check it out. Okay, so the claims on this foundation is, so this is a long wear matte foundation, high coverage and natural result, and I've got the shade 101.5 Natural Ivory. And because this is a matte foundation, I'm gonna go in with a more hydrating primer, so I'm gonna quickly grab my Shuamura maybe. So there we go, this is my favorite hydrating primer at the moment. It's just really nice under any foundation I use, and you don't need a lot of product as well. And just gonna focus on the areas where I normally get a little bit more dry, just because I don't want to end up giving you a false review on this product. I do have oily skin and dry skin, so it's a combination. It means my T-zone is quite oily and around the rest of the face is sometimes quite dry, so I'm a little bit scared if this foundation gonna stick to all my dry patches, but we're gonna find out. I haven't seen any reviews about this foundation yet, so I have no idea what to expect. So we all set for the foundation. What I'm gonna try one side with the beauty blender and the other side with the brush, just to see about the coverage. And just to show you guys, this is the applicator here, and this is not exactly my shade. I didn't really find my shade. The one lighter, that would be like way too light. The one darker, that would be way too dark. So I'm not sure how they do the shades over here. Probably they have more shades in other countries. So just gonna apply a few. You can see it's a little bit darker, few on this side, and we're gonna blend it out with a beauty blender. I do like matte foundations. My favorite is the Catrice HD Liquid Coverage Foundation. That's like my #1 foundation. It has like a really nice natural finish. This one also quite nice actually. So far looks really good. Wow, it's a really nice coverage. Whoa, it's kind of just melted into the skin. Whoa, really pretty. It looks exactly like my skin. If I would look at it from far away, it would be like she's not wearing any foundation. It looks so great. Oh my god, I'm gonna be honest, in the store when I swatched it, it didn't feel like it's really liquidy foundation. It felt like more like a moussey texture, probably because when you get a foundation you have to shake it a little bit just to make sure the liquid and the actual pigments are kind of mixing together, and then you can go in with the application. Whoa, and probably in the store it wasn't mixed together, I mean wasn't shaked up, but this one looks really good guys. I'm really impressed. It looks just exactly like skin. Whoa, with a sponge this looking very pretty, very pretty. I'm so excited to find out how does it look like with the brush. Okay, so just applied the same amount on this side. Gonna go in my favorite foundation brush, this one from LM Cosmetics, and just gonna find out how does it work with a brush. But so far I'm really impressed with this foundation. I really thought it's gonna be like quite dry and it's gonna be like a really hit or miss, but even my nose looks so great, which normally you have to really fight it out, like have to go in and round it with a different sponge, with different brush, because it's kind of hard to go around my nose. It just doesn't want to stick sometimes, but this one looks really great. And honestly, there's not much difference doing it with a brush or sponge, but I feel like the other side where I went in with the sponge, that was a little bit more matte, because it kind of take away some of the excess product when you apply it with a sponge. But both sides looks really great. However, I still gonna go in with a sponge on this side just to make sure it looks the same, because I always go in with a sponge just to make sure the excess product is not there anymore. But I'm shocked. I'm gonna be honest, I thought I'm not gonna like this, or it's gonna be like 50-50, but it looks really nice. What I would say, if you have super dry skin, it might be not for you, because this is super matte. It might look a little bit glowy on camera because I'm just sitting in front of the sun. I used a really nice moisturizing primer underneath, but in person it's very nice matte. It just looks like matte skin. It's really good. I'm obsessed. Okay guys, so I just want to show you a little bit of a close-up. As I said, it's not exactly my shade matte, it's a little bit darker, but I can always mix it with a different foundation, and I really love it. I just really love it. I'm not sure if you have to use a powder on top of it, because this is quite matte and it's already dried down. It's really good. So now we're gonna go in with the concealer. I heard so much about this concealer and I cannot wait to try it out. I'm using the shade 305 Ivory, and I think this was the lightest shade, that's why I got it, but I feel like it's still not light enough for me. I don't use anymore a lot of it's quite light. I don't use a lot of concealer anymore, but I just wanted to get it to try it out for you guys. Or if I use concealer, then I only use concealer. I don't use any foundation. But today we're gonna go in full baking and everything, just to see if you wanna go for a full glam, how does it gonna work. And actually this shade is maybe a bit too light. I thought it's not gonna be light enough for me, but maybe it's a bit light because the foundation is quite dark. What I like to do, I like the concealer just to sit a little bit, just to get a little bit more tackier, so it's got a little bit more full coverage. Now it had a few seconds on its own, we're gonna go in with a sponge again. And what I like already, that this really kind of fills in my pores as far as I can see, and these two combination is actually really nice. Blend it out quite easy. Yeah, quite like it. The only thing I realized that because the foundation is so matte, that it's kind of blending together a little bit harder than normally I prefer. So, but we will see when we're gonna put powder and everything, maybe it's gonna come together. But this is the only thing I realized so far. So because it's quite matte, already dried down, foundation part, then it's kind of hard to blend the two together. So now the concealer and the foundation laid down, and I really love the finish. But however, what I can say, if you have dry skin, this foundation is not for you, because just sitting on my face for a few minutes now, it definitely getting more matte and more matte. I do love the finish, but it's not for everyone. So if you have dry skin, this is not for you for sure. Okay, so just to go for the full glam, we're gonna go in and apply some Huda Beauty powder. And I don't really do this step anymore, but I just really wanna try out how does it work if you guys doing this step. I don't really like to do this because I think the older you get, your skin just can't take it anymore. So I like to apply just a really small amount of product. As I said, I don't really use concealer anymore. If I use the concealer, I just use the concealer on the areas that I not really happy, and then that's it. because I just can't take it anymore. So I only set the areas where I applied the concealer. I'm not gonna set the rest of the face because it's already way too dry. In a good way, I mean for me, but if you have dry skin, this is not for you, as I said. So it's really good so far. I really love it. So we're gonna finish the rest of the face just to see how does it all come together, and then I'm gonna come back and show you the final. Okay guys, so this is the finished look. I'm obsessed. Just to mention, I did set my face with the new Fenty Beauty. This is like a dewy face mist setting spray, just to make sure I do have a little bit of hydration, because these combination of foundation and concealer powder, they all quite matte. So I just needed something to melt everything together and make sure I don't feel way too dry. But honestly, this combination is super nice. Highly recommend. Only if you have like a combination skin like me and oily skin. This I would not recommend for dry skin, because it definitely dry down really matte and dry down actually quite fast as well. And yeah, that's all I think about it. Highly recommend it. Definitely check it out. Just to give you some idea about the price, I think I paid for this one 58 ringgit, and the concealer was actually on sale 38 ringgit in Guardian, but I think it's around 49 last time I checked it. But yeah, okay guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this small like tutorial slash review slash first impression on these products. As I said, I really love these products. Make sure you check them out in Guardian, I believe they have it, and also in Watsons. And again, please subscribe to my channel, like this video so more people can see it. And if you enjoyed it, I will definitely do a lot more of these. Just make sure you comment down below what kind of video you want to see from me. And that's it from me. Thank you guys so much for watching, and see you guys in my next video. Bye.